Yes, hello, welcome everyone. Yeah, my name is Vanny Henry. It's a little bit dark, but I'm excited. There's something that I felt like I should talk about, and that's Passover. After everything that we see that are going on, I felt like I should talk about this. Passover is not food. Passover is basically crossing from fear to courage. I see a lot of things happening. I see a lot of things happening here in America. I see a lot of things happening in Africa and, say, Uganda. It is not something like we've got to rejoice and eat food, chicken, rice, this, let's go to the beach and everything. That is good. But I feel that we are basically trying to omit the actual meaning of the Passover. Let's say from the Bible, those of you who are religious and those who are not, the Passover was just crossing from those 400 years of slavery. 400 years of slavery into freedom. So look at yourself wherever you are. Are you free? Are you free from bondage? Are you free from poverty? Are you free? It could be money. Is money really making you free? Or it's actually a prison to you? I would say in Uganda, we have a lot of people now. Many people are losing their land. There's a lot of land grabbing. Many people cannot even afford taking their children to school. And this is general to Africa and many, many Asian countries. You cannot afford even to have 2 meals a day. And you live to see the injustices that are happening. A lot of things, like a lot of countries are rich, but because we have poor leadership, that is the reason as to why we are stuck where we are. And then we go on looking at the injustices that are being done to other people, and then we keep quiet. I just want to let you know that injustice done to one person is injustice to another. And unless you stand up and speak against evil, you never be free. For example, those people who were in slavery for 400 years, can you ask yourself why they stayed for all those years? I come to think about it. I know at one moment some people wanted to break away. I know at a particular time some people were against it. But there were reasons, like the collaborators say, those people who could snitch out the plans to break away from slavery. I know there were some people that settled for less. I know some of them were guards actually trying to stop, for example, in a prison. They put a guard, but the guard forgets that he is a prisoner himself. So all those points, and looking at one being beaten and saying that is not me, all those things delayed the Passover, the crossing from bondage, from slavery to freedom. Look at the community you stay in. If you look at the community you stay in, you see a lot of people, when they try to attack those people in arcades, you're like, it's them, the rich people in the buildings, we do not care. After them, they come to you people on the street, vending on the streets. And then you cry and see. Those in the boutiques will not help. If a house catches fire, just be careful, yours might be next. Because fire doesn't catch only one house now. So always if an injustice is done on one, let it fuel you to speak up against evil. Speak up against brutality done to one. Speak up against injustices. You should stand for the truth. God is looking for that one person that can stand, that can be the light. And you will see a massive change. And I want to tell you this, my brother, my sister, and everyone that is viewing, that person is you. Is looking for that one person that can stand up, bravery, that can cross over from all those fears, cross over from procrastination, cross over from delay, cross over if it is sleepiness, if it's you're sleeping a lot, that consumes your time from probably fighting for your future, then you need to cross over from bad habits, cross over. There's a song, I Believe in Angels. Yes, you have to believe that the destiny helper is coming, but don't look no further. That destiny helper is you. That destiny helper is you. I'm not pointing at anyone next to you. It's you. So, this is the time for you to stand up and cross over. This is the time for you to stand up against any injustice. This is the time for you to stand up for the truth. This is the time for you to stand up. And I'm not saying that you should fight. No, I'm just saying talk about it. Ignore the person doing evil in a society. Ignore them. Rather than clapping for them, ignore them. What is right and what is wrong is wrong. The society crumbles. The society falls if at all the people that are supposed to speak up for the truth are quiet. Once you see good, speak it out. Once you see evil, speak against it. Because the problem is keeping quiet and things will go on and on. There will be no crossover. And unless we stand up and say, hey, this is wrong, unless you open up, we won't cross over. So whenever crossing over comes into your mind, try to think about it. Have I crossed over? It takes a matter of belief. You just have to believe. Believing is having faith that something will happen even without seeing it. Susan Ashton, in a song called You Move Me, she sings, even though she doesn't know where she's going, even though she cannot see the light in the tunnel, but the voice, that voice of God she follows. You've suffered a lot. You've gone through a lot that you need to stand up. If it's land, it's going. The kind of testimonies that you used to give. Thank Jesus. Thank you, God. I got and bought a plot of land. There will be time where you will be thanking God for leasing it. You need to stand bold. We need to stand tall. In everything that we do, we need to stand up for the truth. And that is what they call Passover. It doesn't matter if you're seeing where you're going or not. Stand for the truth. The truth shall set you free. Moses reached the Red Sea. He saw that it's done. Nowhere to go. But what are you holding? God said, what do you have? Where can you start? Moses had a rod. He had to strike the Red Sea. And guess, the route came up. Unless you look at the available resources that you have, unless you see in your vicinity what you can really do, if it's speaking, speak. If it's ignoring those doing evil, ignore them from the society. Don't go to their parties. But because if you don't do this, things are going to get worse and worse and worse. Many of you in Asia, many of you in Europe, many of you, you will lose all your property. You will lose everything that you have. You will lose your freedom. You will lose your say. You need to rise up. At lyrics that teach, you need to rise up. You need to rise up. You need to listen to the voice. You need to know, what step am I doing next? If it is school and you want to go back to school, what is stopping you? Look at it. Confront your fears. That's Passover, from fear to courage. Not food, but fear crossing to courage. A destiny helper is coming somewhere, and that destiny helper is you. Unless you come in the course of the journey, unless you come so that you join other people that have the same goal, that see things the way you see them, you will not be saved. So I remain Vanny Henry at Lyrics That Teach. Thank you so much for listening, and let's enjoy the Passover. I want you to pass over and cross to another bridge, to a better life. Forget about this life and cross over. Act new, act renewed right now. Thank you.